Right, my name's Rob Theobald. I'm a tattoo artist at Bananas Body Art in Basel.
So how did you get started as a tattooist?
It was when I was about 18. I got my first tattoo and I decided that it was something I was interested in and I just sort of pursued it.
Okay, do you offer any apprenticeships here?
We do, we've got an apprentice at the moment, but yeah, we are always looking for sort of new skilled artists to come through.
What kind of art do you like to do?
I do a lot of traditional old school style stuff, to be honest. I'll do anything, but that's kind of what I want to get known for.
What does being a tattoo artist mean to you?
What does it mean to me? I'm not sure really. I mean, to be honest, it's just something I've always wanted to do, and it's something I'm interested in, you know. I think it's more about wanting to produce good artwork than sort of a job, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. What are the requirements?
Requirements? Well, you've got to be able to draw, and you've got to know a little bit about, you know, you've got to want to do it, you know. There's got to be some sort of passion. To be a good tattooist, I think you've got to have, like, it's hard to explain, it's a hard question. I don't really know. That's probably it, isn't it? So you're going to have to edit this bit. What was the question?
What are the requirements of being a tattooist?
Well, you've got to...
The attitude to learn.
Yeah.
The attitude to learn.
Yeah, you've got to be able to deal with people. Yeah, you've got to be able to sort of work out your customer, what they want, and what's going to be best for them. And also...
Be flexible.
Yeah, be flexible.
You've got to be willing to pay your respects to the industry, really. A lot of people want to get into it for the wrong reasons.
So how long have you been tattooing for?
About 3.5 years, just under 4 years.
Okay. How do you spend your daily routine?
Well, I get up quite late, have some breakfast, come in and just hang out with these idiots. And,
Don't clean, don't do anything.
Yeah, I do.
I'll just show up, hospital around and go home.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you really do?
What do I do? You know, I come in and I tattoo, I do my thing, you know.
What kind of tattoos wouldn't you do?
There's not a lot I wouldn't do, but there's things that I'm not, you know, realism and stuff like that is something that I think is a little bit out of my boundary at the moment, so I'll let the other guy do that, you know. But I try to push my boundaries all the time, so I always do things that some people wouldn't do, or, you know, like, you've always got to try and push your skills, you know.
Yeah. How long has the shop been running? How long have you been here for?
I haven't been here that long actually. I've only been here about 9 months, something like that. But the shop's been here quite a while now, 13 years I think.
Oh, right. So what inspired you to be a tattoo artist?
Just other tattooists really, you know, and other people's artwork. I see it and I thought, wow, you know, I wanted it to start off with for myself, and then the more I got into it, the more I realised it was something I wanted to do. I'm inspired by a lot of different art though, you know, not just tattooists. There's a lot of really good, even literature inspires me, to be honest.
Yeah. What key features do you think about when designing tattoos?
Well, it's got to look good, isn't it? You know, it's got to flow with the body, it's got to work as a tattoo. There's a lot of things that, you know, people want as tattoos, and they're good artwork, but they don't make good tattoos.
Yeah.
It's got to be able to last the test of time as well, you know. That's why I tend to gravitate towards the traditional, because it's nice and bold and solid, and it lasts.
Yeah. Do you think tattoos can be addictive?
Yeah, very much so. There's not many people I tattoo that don't come back and get another one.
Yeah.
It's a love-hate. You either love it or you hate it, one of the things.
Why do you think people get tattoos?
People get tattooed for a number of different reasons. I mean, nowadays, a lot of people tend to have reasons for tattoos. You know, memorial tattoos and things like that. But I think people want tattoos because they want good artwork. They want to be different. They want to be individuals, and they like tattoos. You know.
Yeah. Is there any tattoos that you wouldn't do, or any whereabouts would you not tattoo someone?
It really does depend. I mean, a lot of people, hands and faces and stuff, you know, are a big deal. Necks as well, big deal. And a lot of people want tattoos on hands and faces. I tend not to do that unless they're heavily tattooed already, or, you know, they are pestering me to get it done, you know.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people rush into getting tattoos in certain areas that probably they should think about a little bit more before they get them, you know.
Yeah. What's the longest tattoo you've sat to do, and the most expensive one?
Well, probably the same, probably an all day, you know. If I tattoo all day, that's going to be the most expensive, plus it's probably the longest sitting.
Yeah. have tattoos become more popular?
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, last few years it's blown up massively. It's very popular. What with footballers and the TV programs and everything, tattoos are a lot more socially acceptable now, and you find that everybody else is jumping on it as well. You know.
Yeah. How do you see the profession in the future?
I see it growing rapidly. You know, there's a lot of amazing artists coming through now. People that are artists in other forms of art. You know, they're sort of now trying their hand at tattooing, and it's constantly growing. It has been for the last sort of forever. You know, it's constantly evolving and getting better and better.
Do you ever get judged on the way you look?
Probably, but to be honest, I don't pay much attention to them. It's not really, doesn't really concern me.
Yeah. Have you ever had to or wanted to refuse to tattoo anybody?
Yeah, you know, people that come in drunk or just generally people that are just horrible. You know, you do get some people that.
So can you refuse them then?
Yeah, of course. You know, if I don't think it's going to be a good tattoo or something that I don't particularly want to do for whatever reason, then I will sort of say. But most people are generally quite cool. Most people are open to listening to my opinion as well. So
Yeah.
I tend to work something.
Have you ever felt?
Of course, sometimes certain customers can make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. And when I started as well, you know, it's obviously the fear factor. You know, the first few you do always going to make you uncomfortable. You can't even get used to it.
Alright, well, thank you for answering my questions.
The only one, Mary piped out and tell me the truth. And she said there's nothing that I could do. Mary piped down and tell me the truth. And there must be something that I could do. And I stand with nothing to my name. I stand where everything's the same, and I know the things I have to change. She's standing in the wrong place, that's all I have to say. Mary, pipe down and tell me the truth. And she said there's nothing that I could do. Mary, pipe down and tell me the truth. There must be something that I could do, that I could do. Mary, pipe down and tell me the truth. She said there's nothing that I could do. Mary, pipe down and tell me the truth. And there must be something that I could do, that I could do.
Thank you.